Hi folks, welcome to the Trans Truther again. What I wanted to cover today was these 5G towers they're putting in, and everyone's talking about it. Now, it's not new. They've been doing this for the last decade or so. These things emit very powerful microwaves, okay? Now, you normally think microwave is cooking food, but there are very many levels, different types of microwaves, okay? They got it down so they can have everyone walking around like they have moon boots on. They can make everyone depressed. They can make everyone angry just by depending on which microwaves they send out on these stupid towers, these 5G towers. So if these things are so dangerous and a lot of us are, exposing this, I mean, a lot of people know, why aren't we going to stop it? Why aren't we writing in, like emailing and having, protests and get-togethers and saying no to this? Why aren't we telling our government no, no, no? Okay? And here's why. There's a lot of people who feel helpless to do anything. Well, I'm only one person. What can I do? Maybe as one person, not a lot. But as all of us together, a whole bunch of one persons can do a lot. And that's, basically what the government figures. If they're not, protesting or having a problem or saying no, then what's stopping us? We're making a ton of money on this shit, and we can control the population. Think about it. Okay, you also got people who are misinformed. A buddy might say, just minor microwave bullshit or whatever, it won't hurt you or nothing like that. That kind of stuff. People being told not to worry about it because it's nothing, and that's kind of scary. People who just don't know about the danger. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't watch YouTube and aren't on Facebook and all these social media sites and stuff, and a lot, and they don't know what's going on. It's not like the newspapers and TV are going to tell them, right? There's a lot of people who believe the government and believe they're safe, and basically, the government said it's safe, so it must be okay. Yeah, okay. There's people who doubt. There's just people who say it's conspiracy theory, it's nothing, don't worry about it, it's bunk, it's... And they're the know-it-alls, right? The ones at the bar? Yeah, okay. Basically, these towers are bad, and they're putting them in. Even though there's some of us exposing it, and there's a lot of people who know about them and don't want them, you have to get together. Millions as one together stand a lot more of a voice than one or two or three or a couple of thousand or even a million people. Okay? We need all of Canada. I'm speaking to Canada right now. The states are doing their own fighting, but we need to stand up. We need to wake up and fight this. Like, what's the problem, I find it crazy how people just believe whatever they're told, and it just seems to me like they're not tapping into their pineal gland. They have no conscious enlightenment. They have no conscious view of reality. They're just basically they're nomads, and those are the ones that are going to get us killed. We need to wake people up. We need to inform people. We need to properly inform people. We need to get people to go on the computer and investigate it. Look at what 5G towers are. Do you know they want to put Wi-Fi on the moon? Who needs Wi-Fi on the frickin' moon? Think about it. It's just, it's going too far, and it's been said by a lot of credible people that this 5G thing is very, very dangerous, okay? I was listening to a couple of videos now over the past 5 or 6 years from this guy named Trower. I can't remember what his first name is. I'll put the link to the video on the bottom of this video. This guy knows his stuff. He was in the military. He was researching what they use for weapons, or what they use for, helping people, or fighting the enemy. Like, you can do so much things with these microwaves, okay? And he basically explains it, and they're putting Wi-Fis in schools, and he said outright, anyone who would put a Wi-Fi in a school with children doesn't deserve to live on this planet. Okay, now why would someone with such high military intelligence say that if these things are safe? Okay, think about it. Like I said, I'll put the video below. This guy is very credible. Okay, he's worked with now Britain, he's worked with the States, he's worked with all different entities of governments, and he's a professional. He's one of the ones of the highest order. He's kind of like the NWO of this whole topic. He's like the be-all end-all, and there's a lot like him, but they're not talking. This guy is talking because he's really realized the dangers involved after going through and learning about all this, and he explains all this in a number of his videos, and a lot of people request him to come and speak or come and you know, do this interview or that interview because he's that credible. But lately, if you can go to almost any alternative news station and hear about the 5G networks, they're not good, okay? And we must stand up together and stop this crap. Make petitions, do, you know, have sit-ins, have protests, have anything you can do to show mass numbers of people. And basically the government's going to have to back off, but they won't back off if no one's saying anything. You know, and a lot of people, like I said, either don't know about it or just think it's a conspiracy theory, and it's not. This is a very serious issue. I wouldn't be doing a video on it if it wasn't that serious. So let's work together and you know, leave your comments below if you have any, you know, issues about what this video is about. Leave your comments or leave your questions, and you know, I'll deal with them as soon as you leave them. We have to work together as one, and it can't just be done individually. You know, like if 5 or 10,000 of us on the net is nothing. It's a drop in the bucket, and the government won't even acknowledge it. But when you get mass numbers of people saying, no, we don't want this 5G network stuff. Now, they're sitting there saying it's better for your cell phones, but did you know the damage the cell phones are doing to you? And can you think when they're connected to these 5G towers, the damage they can do to you? Think about it and research it. That's the best thing you can do, is research it. If you doubt me and if you doubt the other people who are, you know, exposing this, research it for yourself. Okay?